Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to bring you guys another new kind of video. Not really a new one, but I'm going to be going over and commentating over an old gameplay. This is a pretty good solo win, but what I'm going to be talking about is a bunch of stuff that I think that Fortnite should add into the game. And so, we're just going to get right into it, no further things. So, one thing I think that they should add into the game is kind of like a trading area. Now, if anybody's played CSGO, it's going to be something like that. And I would imagine that they would do a better job of making it in this game than they would in CSGO. But for my idea, I feel like you should be able to they'd have to make a new way to get the camo. I mean, get the camos, get the skins and the axes. They'd have to make a whole new way to do that. And my thought process would be to do it kind of how like Call of Duty and CSGO do it in general, and make like cases for it. And obviously that would probably make a lot of people mad, and not many people would like that. But I feel like if they were to add a trading area, this would be the only way to do it. And so instead of adding skins and axes and gliders all like that one by one, you would have every time something new would be added in the game, they'd be put into cases. And I feel like maybe they should, whenever something new is supposed to drop, or something new certainly drops, or they should make a case that ups the chances for you to get the new stuff and make them cheaper or something like that. They should overall just make all the cases cheaper because of all the skins and stuff that they have in the game. And then when it comes to the trading area, it should most likely be, oh, by the way, this is a duo gameplay, I just realized. When it comes to the trading area, you should have one big scene, and like something how CSGO is, you're able to look and see how everybody's trading and what everybody has, and you would be trading with V-Bucks, where you can go and purchase something for V-Bucks and you put something on the market for V-Bucks. And I feel like that's probably the only way this works, because there's no other in-game currency, and you're able to buy V-Bucks straight up. So if you're able to buy V-Bucks straight up, you could buy V-Bucks and just go to the shop and get something, or buy crates. And you shouldn't be able to, how it is right now, like when you're in the shop, you shouldn't be able to sell a skin for more than what it's supposed to be going for. Whereas the purple skins go for a certain amount, the legendary skins go for a certain amount, the green ones go for a certain amount, and same goes with the gliders and all of that. There should be a cap on everything that you could sell in the market. So it's pretty much like buying from the store, except you can sell and trade things that you don't want or you don't have. And obviously, I think that it would be a good idea. It would take a lot of work and a lot of thought, and it's most likely not going to happen, but it's a possibility, I think, if they really put their mind to it. But again, with the way that they do it right now, they probably make a lot of money, and a trading thing just doesn't seem like it would work, I guess, in their favor if they should just keep it how they're doing, because they're doing a good job with it. There's no problem with their system. I just thought that since there's a lot of skins, like the skeleton skin, for example, that people want, a trading thing would be kind of cool to have, and it would get people to get V-Bucks instead of like a whole refund system. This is how people would make V-Bucks off their skins. There's a whole trading area. And so the next thing that I have is a red color gun. Like, you know, we have green, purple, white, blue, yellow. I'm talking maybe they keep adding guns and putting them into this category. I feel like maybe they should put one above all of that and make it like a red colored gun. And I mean, obviously, not leave all the guns that are in there now, because we only have 2 assault rifles that are extremely good, the purple and the gold scar. Where if they're going to add another purple or gold weapon, which is a good possibility, there's only 2 assault rifles. I think that they should just make a whole nother level of guns, just to add something new into the game, instead of just keep continuously adding weapons into the into the colors that they have right now. Obviously, it wouldn't be too crazy overpowered. It would just be like a little bit of a step above the legendary, and obviously just adds another effect into the game. Like, everybody wants to see the legendary, why not? Whatever. It would be cool to have another skin, another color gun, so everybody could go and see the red gun. That would be the whole new thing, and everybody would be looking for that instead of just looking for a legendary gun. And obviously, they don't have to do this. This is completely me just thinking maybe something else is possible, where they keep adding more guns into the game, and instead of just putting them into the legendary category, they put them in a whole new category, like the guided missile, for example. The guided missile is above a legendary and a purple gun. It should be it's so much better than that because you can literally guide a missile into someone's base. That's my thought process on it. Something that should be put in like a red category or whatever color they want to do, and stuff like that. Because I see that they're trying to add like another. It looks like a G36 from Call of Duty COD 4. If you guys ever seen that, this replay system is really weird. But COD 4, it looks like if you look up leaks for weapons, you'll see like a G36 and stuff like that. And I figure that the G36 in Call of Duty is pretty good, so why not make it a tier above Legendary? And yep, that's all I got on that one. So the next thing that I have in mind that this game could possibly add is a revive weapon, like a quick revive weapon. Now, when you're reviving people in this game, it takes a certain amount of time no matter where you are, no matter what's going on. It's just a certain amount of time. I think it's 10 seconds, and 10 seconds is pretty long in my opinion, but it's not too overly crazy to where it's something that it gets you in trouble. And what I'm thinking is maybe they add a gun that you can shoot. It's a one-time use. You grab the gun, you shoot it, and you instantly revive the person. No extra health, nothing. You're just put at 30 health like you would normally revive, except you can shoot it at the ground and revive your teammate if you're not close enough or if you're in a gunfight. But the downfall to this weapon is you can shoot an enemy guy while down, and it will revive him too. Now, one reason why I don't think anything like this will be added into the game is because of obviously solo. But I mean, they could just take it out of the solo or just leave it because nobody would pick it up because you don't need to get revived. Or they can make a different thing or a different kind of a way for it to be used in solo to where you can like shoot at the ground or something and gain like 30 health or something like that. And yeah, I think it would work because there is nothing in the game right now to help you either move faster, jump higher, do anything like that. Not saying this game needs it because that could easily ruin the game by adding like some sort of superpower or something like that. But I feel like a revive weapon could be really, really smart, just so they're not adding like a quick revive perk. You just have a gun, and it could also be bad on you too. It could also help the help the enemy team out in a fight, and it could ruin you or help you out. And I feel like having something that you can revive your teammates from afar, like how the rocket was, how you were able to guide them to you, pick them up off the ground and guide them to you. That's not a bad idea, but I feel like we need a gun to actually physically get your teammate up and revive them, or just something to help you revive faster. And I feel like a gun that you can revive enemies would be perfect for that. And my last and final thing that I had to talk about is something probably the most highly requested and probably what everybody's talking about right now to add into the game is weapon camo. Now, there's a couple ways that they can add camos into the game, and I don't want it to be too bland of the way that they add them. I want it to kind of be like rare. Like I want it to be like how Call of Duty is in a sense, to where you can get certain camos and some people don't have the camos. So I don't want it to be like you can get kills, because that's how it is in Call of Duty. Sometimes everybody has the same camos. Because in Call of Duty you can get headshots to get kills. I want it to where you can't headshots to get camos. I want it to be like something more rare than that, and something that you don't just have to get a certain amount of kills with a certain weapon to get a camo, because then everybody would have the same camo, and it would kind of lose the cool factor of the camo, unless obviously you have like a 10,000 kill camo with like a sniper rifle. That's something that rarely is anybody else gonna have, but I feel like they need to do it in a different way, just so it's, there's just the camos feel more good on your weapon, and you feel good about having these camos because it's, just something that other people most likely won't have. So I have ideas. One is to obviously put them in the shop, but then again, I don't feel like everybody's going to be wanting to spend money on weapon camos in this game because they weren't in the game from the start. Obviously, right from the beginning, as soon as they drop them in the shop, if they were to do it that way, a bunch of people would buy them just for the factor that they're brand new and everybody's going to want them. But eventually, they're going to die out because there's really not going to be a point, and nobody's going to want. There's other things you can buy in the shop, such as skins and stuff, and weapon camos aren't going to be top priority, only from when they drop. Another thing I have an idea to do it is put them in the game already. Like make however many camos you want, a bunch, like a couple thousand, and then put them in the game. Every time you drop, there's like 2 places on the map, there's 2 specific camos on the map, and they're hidden in different locations every time. And you go and you open up a box or open up a chest, and the camo comes out, and then you have that camo. Now, this way I think would work the best in making it kind of more random and cooler for you to have a camo. The camo would feel more rare when you have it if it's something like this, because obviously there's 100 people maximum in the game, and for the most part there's over 90 when it starts, and there's only going to be two of these hidden around the entire map for the entire game to find. And it's obviously not going to be something that people are going to be searching for. Maybe again, as soon as it drops, this is going to be the only thing people are looking for. But if you put it in a chest, obviously everybody's just going to play the game normally. Just 1 or 2 people are going to get lucky and pull a camo for their weapon to keep. Not just for that game, in general. Like, I would think there's going to be a camo page, and every time you pull a camo, depending on the rarity, it would be a camo screen, just like Call of Duty, how you can select camos. This is how it would be. You unlock one out of a chest, and all of a sudden, you have that camo to put on your guns. And they could do that and make it so every gun has a certain camo, and every gun has a certain camo page. Again, like how Call of Duty is. Like, you go to pick your shotgun, the tactical shotgun, and you could pull the tactical shotgun camo out of the chest. And I feel like that's a cool way to do it, in a more entertaining way than to just put it in the shop, or just to get a certain amount of kills and get camos. That's all I really have to talk about today. Some of these probably will be a stretch, and some of them might not make any sense. I know a lot of the times I don't really make much sense when I talk, but if you'd like to know more or have any questions for me, you can ask in the comments below, and I'm sure that I'll be able to type it a little bit better than I am speaking it, and it'll make more sense out of it. And let me know what you guys think about all these ideas. If you guys like them, if you guys think they're stupid, whatever you guys feel like, you can just leave them in the comments. Nothing's gonna hurt my feelings. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys